Finally, it is finally over. The Mitch Marner saga is over. Steve Dangle just uploaded a really long video talking about this entire thing yesterday, so I find it pretty funny and a weird coincidence that the next day, Mitch Marner has re-signed with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Everybody can stop with the trade rumors. Everybody can stop with the offer sheet talks, because now Mitch Marner is a Leaf for the next 6 years at a cap hit of $10.893 million annually. And when I seen this contract, my main thought was, what the hell took so long if this was the contract that they were going to settle on? Honestly, it just seemed so, doom and gloom, and that he was going to sit out or he was going to get a bridge contract and they were going to have to go through this again, but they agreed on a long-term deal, and in my opinion, Mitch Marner is worth every penny that he is going to be paid over the next 6 years by the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's a guy who can probably score 100 points multiple times in his career, and now there's nothing to worry about in Leafland. Now it's just counting down the days till opening night, and everyone's going to forget about this when Mitch Marner is out there tearing it up for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And in my opinion, that's the funniest thing about this whole thing. And I'm just happy it's over, man. All the trade talks and all that crazy stuff people were saying and hating on Mitch Marner, I'm just happy it is finally done. And now, in my opinion, we're just going to see a snowball effect, and we're going to see guys like Braden Point sign over the next couple of days, Mikko Rantanen, Matt Tkachuk, all the bigger name RFAs that are still out there. I think after seeing this, we're going to see more of those guys sign in the coming days. And I wanted to make a singular video on this just because of how crazy this whole situation has been. And like I said, man, this seems like a fair contract for both sides, so I really don't know what took so long. But again, I'm just really happy it's over, and Mitch Marner is now a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's going to be able to attend training camp. We're not going to have a William Nylander situation, and now Toronto Maple Leafs fans can finally breathe and get some sleep at night knowing that Mitch Marner is going to be in the blue and white for the next 6 years. And now they have 3 guys making $10 million plus in JT, Austin Matthews, and Mitch Marner. So there definitely is going to be an immense amount of pressure on this team heading into next season, but they definitely have the talent to do some special things, and they're definitely going to be a super exciting team to watch. Now that they have everybody signed, they have Tyson Barrie as a new face, Cody Ceci, you got guys like Kerfoot, Jason Spezza. Definitely a team I'm excited to see how they play on opening night. And what a relief this is, not just for Leaf fans, but for hockey fans in general. It's finally over, and we're going to start focusing on hockey and not contracts and money and term and RFA and UFA and all that type of stuff. I was honestly getting sick and tired of hearing that, and now hopefully I'm crossing my fingers that this is going to set the market, and in the coming days we're going to see all the other big name RFAs sign. And honestly, I do think that's what's going to happen. I don't think any of these kids want to miss training camp. I think they want to be there. And honestly, this Mitch Marner situation, I feel like a lot of it wasn't on him. I think it was his agent pushing for whatever he wanted heavily, because Mitch Marner just doesn't seem like a guy, would have caused so much grief for the Toronto Maple Leafs organization and, so much headaches for the Toronto Maple Leafs fans. But we have to remember this is a business, and he's doing what's best for him to set himself up, after his hockey career does come to an end. But I'm really excited to stop talking about the money, the contract, the annual average, how much he makes compared to Austin Matthews, all that stupid stuff. And I'm just excited to talk about the product on the ice that we are going to see come opening night in October. But that is going to wrap up this video. I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts though, especially if you are a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs. How big of a relief is this that you now have Mitch Marner under contract? And what are your thoughts on the deal? Do you think he's underpaid? Do you think he's overpaid? Is it a good contract? In my opinion, it's really good for both sides. I can't really see anything going wrong here, especially if Mitch Marner consistently plays like he did this past season, and in my opinion that was only a glimpse of what is to come from him. He's definitely a special young talent, and again, for the 100th time, I'm just very happy that this is over. Also, make sure to let me know your predictions down in the comment section below on what's going to happen with the remaining RFAs. Who do you think is going to sign next, and for how much money? But with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's videos. If you did, make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content, and I will see you guys all in the next video.